Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Atum Sphinx, and today we're going to be doing a few pack opening. I've gotten a couple new packs from the new expansion. I believe it's called the Violet Hold. We're going to see what we get. So, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the pack. Now, many of you know I tend to like to stay on my mage, so I'm really looking for something specific from like mage cards out of these packs. I'm not gonna stop and read everything, but if I get a good mage card, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna read it. I believe there's a level 5 mana cost new legendary that it's supposed to be broken. Pretty broken for mage. To be honest with you, I also heard that there is a little bit of frost mage support for this expansion, so if I get a couple frost cards, I want to play a little slower pace, more control in my mage decks. But so far, nothing big. Okay, we got one mage card. Reveal a spell in your deck. If it costs 5 or more, deal 5 damage, split among enemy minions, and that's a battle cry. Okay, not bad. All right, we didn't get anything good from that. Next one. Get 3 arcane missiles. Okay, I could see that being... Actually, that's a 2 cost. That could be pretty good for the Arcane Dragon deck, so we'll do some play testing later on. All right, our first legendary. Oh, okay, we got the Paladin. Taunt. While building your deck, pick 2 cost minions. 10 copies join your deck. Wow. Okay, well, Paladin has always been fairly broken, so we're not really shocked by that. All right, we got a second one of those arcane missiles, but I mean, it's a common card, so it wasn't really going to be that difficult. Okay. One thing I've tried to not do anymore really is to disenchant any cards I get. When I really need to get some crystals, I will disenchant the, what are those? The wild deck. So any cards that moved over to wild from like last season or something like that, I'll go through and disenchant it. I'm not a big wild fan. I feel like that side of the game feels super cheat, but I don't know, maybe I will try it in a later video and see what you guys all think. All right, come on, let me get that mage. Let me get that. Okay, I got another legendary. Battle Cry. Get a second hero power that costs corpses. Okay, so they play that on 5. But their hero power is not that great, unless maybe they have a new hero power type of card. I'm not worried about Death Knight. Alright, I got another mage card common. Alright, Frost Spell. Cold Snap. Freeze an enemy, get a random frost spell. Okay, so it cycles cards. That's a really good one drop for mage, so I'm gonna probably be adding that to a frost spell deck. I also heard that secret mage is back, or might be coming back. I did see there was like one new secret that was added with this pack, so we'll see if I get that today. Getting all the paladin stuff, all the shaman stuff. Okay, we still got 47 more of these packs, so we'll see what we have. Mech. I haven't seen too much mech going around right now, but also we did, for those of you who were watching the recent videos that I put out, we didn't get to go to Diamond or Legend this previous season for the month of June, but we did make it to gold rank 4. I mean, that was with us just not even trying to do the optimal decks or anything like that. I'm probably gonna, let's see, Going forward, let me know if you guys would like to see me play more meta focused decks, or to continue building just random decks and seeing how well I can do on the ladder with them. All right, Rogue has been really strong, and I know they get a card, the Vanessa Van Cleef. Well, it's not really for Rogue, but we know it's for Rogue, unless someone's been building a new like cycling deck or something. Vanessa, it's like, I think you drop her on turn 4 or 5, and as a rogue you get coins, and you just keep on doing the coins, and something like she gives you a free card or she spawns a card. I really don't care much about other people's strategy when they're doing their thing. My strategy is to win. So yeah, at the end of the turn, gain reborn. I have been having a little bit more of a hard time though when playing like the leyline deck, because if you don't have like the 6 drop card by turn 6, you're probably going to lose. But I have chosen to start using the reduced cost on that Arcanum card more often, because you know it's easier to cycle through your deck when the cards are cheaper, just purely off of that. Only greed will make me choose the one that says empower, but other than that I typically will choose unblock. Anyways, that's a different topic. Let's continue just trying to get more mage cards and seeing, you know, what else this expansion has to offer. But I know we're still currently in the early release of this expansion, so these cards are going to be able to be used in, I think it's Arena or Battlegrounds. No, not Battlegrounds. It might be Arena, something similar to it. Oh, Tavern Brawl, of course. In the Tavern Brawl, ooh, I got one of the secrets, awesome. Well, in the Tavern Brawl, we'll be able to test out some decks this week for the next few days before the actual expansion fully launches. Just a few of the newer cards, and see how we can work them into the decks that we already have. So from there, we'll see what we can do with it. All right, so haven't seen a legendary in a little minute. Legendary. Okay, no. Get 2 random 8-cost minions. They cost 1 less for each card you played for 2 mana this game. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, if you're gonna play any mage deck, this is why I wanted to play Frost, like have some form of survival or Frost or Fire or something like that. And I know I'm talking about these Hearthstone decks very World of Warcraft style, but it is, you know. So I wanted to find a way to make the survivability of my mage deck be a little bit better. And for the last season, I wasn't able to find any cards that really worked for playing Frost, especially because they removed, like, there was a 2-cost card that would get you to like mana cheat out a secret. There we go, that's what it was. And once they got rid of that card and they got rid of a couple other ones, I just couldn't see myself putting any. I didn't know how to build a Frost deck, because with the arcane dragons that I like to play, we know that takes arcane spells, and then Leyline is right there in the arcane bracket. The only other card that I typically like to tech into the deck was Eternal Firebolt, and that was really for the hunter matchup, because, you know, aggro hunter, you can throw off their whole strategy by just healing 1 time for like 2 for like 2 health. So I would get the Firebolt in the deck for that, but it would just spend most of its time sitting in my hand. But at the same time, there's a few cards that are like that, like the ones that are used to shuffle back into the deck. Those tend to just be cards that will sit in your hand, and you're just happy that you had it on curve when it actually was finally necessary in that one chance. You know, that one chance you're going up against. Oh, finally a legendary. Okay, so we got Mugsy. If your deck has no other minions, get Mug's hero power. It has no spells, get Z's hero power. That looks like a battle cry or start of the game. Alright, so this is another epic. Okay. Yeah, no, they're not showing any mage love right now. I'm most likely going to have to craft it. But that's alright. Okay. We do also have a few of the Cataclysm cards or packs to open after these. But we have about 14 more, so let's keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Alright, we got a Warlock Legendary. Prepare, Death Rattle. Summon a random demon from your deck, give it Death Rattle, summon Morag. And that's a 10 cost, and that's the same as this. So there's probably going to be some way for them to cheat that out. And we got another epic. After your hero attacks, draw a card for Druid. Okay. Yeah, that Warlock deck is that Warlock card is probably going to have some type of way of cheating it out early, because I can't see why they would have it as a 10 drop. If not, it's probably going to be trash, because, you know, Warlock is kind of in the same category as Mage, but the difference is Warlock has more spell cards that can heal. Mage is like, I have to slow you down while I'm doing damage. Warlock is like, I'm going to just slow you down and then out of nowhere summon a card that has 22 attack and infinite health or something. Alright. Okay, so far we've gotten a lot of love from this pack opening though, because we've gotten I want to say like 4 legendaries. From I think we got the Shaman, we got the Death Knight, we got the Paladin. The Paladin one is really good. And Shaman, Death Knight, Paladin. What are we missing, guys? We did grab one more, didn't we? Warlock, yeah. That's what it was. The Warlock we just got. Alright, this guy's Doctor. Okay, Paladin. I actually really do prefer getting a lot more epics when I'm opening packs though, because sometimes the disenchant or the crystals required to create epics feel a lot more expensive than just making one legendary. I know that's kind of weird to say, but like you have to make like 2 of the epic cards that you're able to make, but a legendary you only have to make 1. Even though that one is 16, it's just like when you're low, getting up 400 crystals kind of feels weird. I don't know, but I'm a streamer now, or I'm a I'm a YouTuber now, so for some reason that just automatically means that you have infinite number of crystals and all of your cards are golden. So all right, everybody, unfortunately we didn't get the Mage Legendary, so I will be crafting that in a future video when the expansion fully releases. We got these last 4 Cataclysm packs to open, and then later on I will most likely be doing the deck building, for the experimental deck building at least, for a couple mage decks in the Tavern Brawl pre-expansion release. Okay, yeah, we just opening these to see what we can get. Oh, that dragon, that 5 cost dragon is really good to put into my dragon deck, and now I got it golden, so cool. All right, everybody, on that note, thank you so much for watching and wishing me good luck on these card openings. We're gonna go ahead and close this video out here. If you like my music, if you like this type of content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We have a lot more content coming, and I appreciate every person who's here watching. So for now, my name is Atum Sphinx, and I will see you in the next video.